Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed or was able to check out how to create your own escape room, your own virtual escape room. I'm super excited to be doing this video. So last week's video was about popular classes on Outschool, and this week's video is going to be about rescheduling or recreating your own classes with Outschool. Is that possible? Think about that for a moment. Is that even possible? Yes, recreating your own classes with Outschool is completely possible. How can you do that? How can I do that? Well, it's very, very easy. I mean, super easy. You don't have to do too much. You don't have to create a whole new curriculum. You don't have to do any lesson planning at all. Basically, if you're going to recreate your classes from a created class, you don't even have to do lesson planning. Actually, this method is almost like the click and go type method. It's like that. What, you know, how people that sell online is basically like the click and go method. And so that's what I'm going to be talking to you guys about today. So I'm super excited to get right into this topic with you all. Oh, so what do I mean by recreating your classes? That way you don't have to do so much prep time as you have done with the very first class that you got listed. Of course, you will have to get the class listed. Let's say that you have a multi-day class and you only want to condense that class to just a one-time class. That is super possible. All you have to do is just submit everything that you want to submit so they can be shipped off to being approved by Outschool. And once that class is approved, you're good to go. But let's go back and rewind a little bit. When it comes to submitting your classes to go into Outschool, if you only want to do that one-time class, be sure to click that one-time class and click exactly what you want to teach. So are you going to teach something completely new? No, you're not going to teach something that is completely new. You're actually going to teach something that's already with your multi-day class, your ongoing class. You're just going to pull it out and you're just going to make that into a one-time class using that same subject, the same content, the same PowerPoint, the same material, the same everything. That's literally no prep time right there, because you've already created the curriculum. If you do create your curriculum, you already created your lesson plan. You already have that. You already created your materials that the students may need, and you've already created the lesson, everything that goes into that lesson. That's what I mean by recreating your classes. I have so many classes on Outschool that's semester classes, or their ongoing courses, or their multi-day courses. But for my one-day class, what I do is I just pull something from each of those and I teach those, and I go ahead and I just resubmit it for a one-time class, and I just pull material from those classes because it's just a one-time class. That's no prep time for me. That's no rushing, there's really nothing. There's really no prep time for me to have to do anything. So I just recreate my classes the way that I want them to go. Even for my semester classes, whenever I want to create an ongoing course, maybe let's say for my preschool class, what I may do is I might transition my semester material into an ongoing material, like for maybe once a week. Maybe we'll do I'll just pull material from my semester class in like A, and I'll just do A like that, and then I'm teaching it just like that. And it doesn't require, I have something in my hair. It doesn't require too much work. It doesn't require too much information. It doesn't require anything. All I'm doing is just copying and pasting into the classroom or whatever fits my boat. That's what I mean by recreating your classes. So I came up with this method I actually didn't come up with this method. I'm sure I didn't. I'm sure that so many Outschool teachers are actually using this method. But I have told so many of my referrals that this is the way to go. Create your lesson, whatever you want to teach, and then And then whenever you want to teach more classes, or you want to do like flex classes, ongoing courses, or whatever, just pull out from the materials that you already have. Don't go ahead and create a whole new lesson if that's something that you don't want to do. Go ahead and use what's right in front of you. Go ahead and use what you have already created. Just tweak it a little bit to fit what suits you or what satisfies your schedule, whether that might be ongoing, flex, all of those cool classes. So I actually have a referral that teaches dancing, and she was like, oh my gosh, I have so many dance classes. I don't want to have to just keep creating classes, but I really do want to teach flex classes. And I was like, you can teach flex classes without having to create a whole nother lesson for that. So my suggestion to her was, you already teach ballet 101. You are already teaching ballet 101. Why not continue to teach ballet 101? Just resubmit and tweak whatever you have to tweak on the class description, so that way it can fit the flex course, since that is what she wanted to teach. So she's done that and everything. And she said, well, now I got the class approved. Now I don't have time to do the videos or whatever. And I'm like, well, why not just video yourself as you are teaching the class? So make sure you have your whatever device that you need, so you can record yourself teaching the class. So that way you're killing like three birds in one stone, because you're already knocked out. You've already knocked out creating the lesson, because you're already using something that you've already done. Recreating your lesson, you're going to teach the lesson as you're teaching one class right there. And yeah, that was just 3 altogether. So that was 3 altogether. So I say recreate your class. I mean, that is like one of the most simplest things that you can do on Outschool. There's so many teachers who actually do this. They have one lesson that they're going to teach, and they just take that lesson, they go ahead and create another class so it fits their schedule, whether it's flex class, ongoing classes, or whatever it is. They're doing whatever suits them and whatever fits them. So recreating your classes is probably the best thing for you to do. So what I do, I teach an astronaut class that I teach an ongoing astronaut class that lasts for 6 weeks. And then about a few weeks ago, I said, oh, maybe I can do a one-time astronaut class. So all I did was just took my class description, I copied and pasted into the Outschool, when you have to submit the Outschool approval section, and I just made it fit, and I tweaked it into where it can say one-time classes versus ongoing classes. So whenever I did that, and when it came to me teaching the class, when I tell you, there was no prep time at all. All I had to do was just go find a lesson that I wanted to teach that I've taught with my ongoing class, and bring it to my one-time class. And it has helped me save so many time. It doesn't stress me out. Just recreating that class was a lot easier to me, and I've shared it with so many of my referrals, and they're like, oh my gosh, thank you, it is so awesome. Also, Lainey also said that too in her and one of her YouTube videos. I watched it a few months ago, whenever she was saying just recreate your classes. And there's so many teachers on Instagram that's saying just recreate your classes, and like recreating your classes is a thing right now. It's just like, do whatever you have to do so you can get this money, so that way you can do whatever you need to do. So recreate your classes. Recreating your classes is awesome. I think that's all that I have for you guys today. Let me know if you recreate your own classes. Let me know if it works out for you. Let me know if it doesn't work out for you. Just let me know what some of the things that you guys have. I'm open to whatever works for you. Let me know what works for you, because I might have not tried it, and it might help me in the future as well. So I'm super excited that you guys have stuck around and watched my entire video. And please be sure to like, subscribe, and share my video with other Outschool teachers or people that you're trying to get on with Outschool. I will greatly appreciate it. And that is it for today. Bye, everyone.